so excited to be joined with Senior Director of Worldwide Product Management of Microsoft's Worldwide Learning. I'm so excited to be chatting with you today. Tell us a little bit more about what we're going to get into.
Yeah, sure. First, let me say the excitement and energy here at Build is just awesome. So thanks for having me. We're going to be talking about Microsoft Applied Skills.
Absolutely.
So really excited about that and love to go deeper on it.
Yeah. So the way that AI has permeated, every facet of our industry, every corner, has necessitated individuals and teams to upskill.
For sure.
And your team is experts on technical upskilling, and you've provided some opportunities for people to get credentials and then earn them. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so we're really excited about Microsoft Applied Skills. We launched them at Ignite last November. And really what they are is they're a verifiable credential focused on validating skills and on real world scenarios, right? So in this skills-based economy that we're living in, right, it allows learners to really showcase and put their skills center stage, and allows them to really demonstrate what they can bring to the market and within their company on the key strategic projects. And for organizational leaders, by having a Microsoft verified credential, they can have the trust in the credential itself as they recruit and look for talent in the marketplace. So it really helps them identify the right talent for these most critical projects, particularly in this world of AI and emerging technology.
Absolutely. And then earning some of those things, how do people go about that? Yeah,
the process is actually really simple. So in order to earn a credential, the learner effectively completes online, on-demand assessment that requires them to complete a number of tasks in an interactive lab experience, which is really exciting. And that experience is available to everybody. And so it makes it very accessible and flexible to earn in whichever way you'd like. It's really cool.
So on the surface level, I'm seeing so many benefits. But you're really in this field. You're the expert on it. Can you tell me more about what are the benefits that people are finding from these credentials?
For sure, yeah. So from a learner's perspective, it really comes down to having the confidence that they need to execute, right? So if you're someone within a company, you want to have that confidence to be able to execute on those key projects within that organization. And you want to be able to prove that you have those skills. So this Applied Skills allows you to prove it in a different way than historically done. So that's exciting. And then for organizations, it really provides a number of benefits. One, it allows organizations to identify the right talent in a different way, whether that be within their existing employee base or looking for new talent outside of their company. It allows them to get much more targeted around the skills they need and what they're looking for. It allows them to bring products and projects to market faster. And allows them to retain and upskill their talent, because now that employees feel like they're being invested in, they're getting the skills that are most in demand in the market, right? So they feel great about that. And they're able to have impact within the most important thing within the company, particularly in AI and emerging cloud.
That's key. I love that. And so it's been out since Ignite, and that means you've had a little bit of time to get some feedback. What have you been hearing?
Yeah, overwhelmingly, the feedback's been positive from learners. They're really excited about this potential to boost their career as a different opportunity and really keep pace with technology in an on-demand, flexible way. And organizations really love the focus on these real-world scenarios, right? And so we've heard lots from them as well that it's helping, they're applying it and seeing the benefits in terms of employee productivity and skill development within their organization. And we've actually heard great feedback too around sort of the flexibility and accessibility of it, and making it, creating a sense of equity amongst all people learners.
I love that. And I love the idea and the through line that you've kind of highlighted, that people are able to really take matters into their own hands. Organizations, team leads can take matters into their own hands to upskill their teams where they need. And I'd love to know more. The audience, I'm sure, would love to know more. How can they learn more? How can they follow up on some of the advice you're giving?
First and foremost, just want to say, being that AI is so front and center, a big part of our strategy for this is AI in our credential strategy. And so we have a portfolio of credentials across in all the solution areas, and with almost half of the credentials focused on AI specifically. We launched 3 new credentials today at Build that are AI focused, which is really exciting. And there's more to come from that perspective. And in terms of learning more, Microsoft Learn is your go-to resource. If you go to the credentials page on Microsoft Learn, that'll tell you everything you need to know about credentials, including certifications and Microsoft applied skills. And how they're complementary and build on each other.
Learn.microsoft.com/credentials.
You got it.
Awesome. It was so great
Thank
chatting
you, Don.
with you.
You too. That was awesome.